What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd, this channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. Well, today I'm giving my reviews on episode 124 of Dragon Ball Super. And right off the bat, yeah, they started off with, you know, the regular fight, Jiren versus Royal or Super Saiyan Ultra Blue Vegeta, and you know, Kaioken times 20 Goku, which I find it extremely weird how this dude, like, the kaioken is supposed to be draining on him, but yet this dude's got it flaring like there ain't no limit to it, man. This is like, it's, I don't know if he, like he trained to the point where, like, you know, before, like when Super Saiyan, it took a little stamina or took to hold it, and then him training in a hyperbolic time chamber with Gohan made it so Super Saiyan is nothing anymore. Maybe that's what happened with kaioken, because I could have sworn that it taxes on him. When did he get time to train for him? I guess because he's been through all these battles, maybe he can hold this kaioken for a whole lot longer, because the dude's got it just blaring. Like this open flame, like nothing's wrong. And he's, and the thing is, the fight with Jiren against Vegeta and Goku, it's still nothing. They literally is like, okay, yeah, I see what you got. Okay. They're pushing him back, but then it stops it. And it's like, you guys, sure, you're getting your hits in, but it's not doing nothing. This new form that Vegeta has, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. The only thing that touches him is Ultra Instinct. Because even, like, that's why I be hating. I hate the fact that they be treating Vegeta like shit. Like, everyone's giving hype about, oh, it's new form and all this stuff. Oh, he got his time to shine. No, the nigga did not get his time to shine. Sorry about using that word, but he did not. He did not. Like, he got his time to shine when he was, I guess, regular blue. And somehow he got his hits in and seeing Jiren's moves. That gave the dude props. But then he gets his power up. That means absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Because it makes no difference with Jiren. Meanwhile, this episode wasn't even about that fight. It was started off, and then, like, and then they're just standing off like, okay, they're powered up, looking at Jiren, then it goes over to the fight between Frieza and Dispo. And this is a typical Dragon Ball Z thing. You think you got the upper hand? Ha! Look at me, I'm powering up. And then you start getting the hits in, and then the person's like, oh, you think you got the upper hand? Wait, I've got a new power up too. And he powers up. And then he starts going back and forth. And yes, I did enjoy the fight. I enjoyed watching Dispo and Frieza fight. And then all of a sudden, Frieza got to the... Because everyone was like, yo, Frieza, Dispo ain't nothing to him. Dispo is nothing to him. Let him get his golden, because he was taking those hits. He wasn't even golden form. Then all of a sudden, golden form comes, and then you find out that ain't even nothing compared to Dispo's, because Dispo's been holding back his power, and once he unleashes it, Frieza can't hold nothing. He's too slow for him. And then they're Frieza's basically taking a hit and about to get, I guess, knocked back or knocked all the way out of the ring. But Gohan sees that even though he's fighting with Topo, with Android 17, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there because Frieza looks like he ain't trying to. But before he even goes over there, this whole thing happens where before Frieza turned even gold, he was like, hey, how about we make a deal? You wish me back, or you promise to wish me back, and yeah, I'll help you. I'll help Universe 11. And then this was like, nah, nigga, I'm good. And it just doesn't make sense, because I guess Frieza's only in for himself, but what I don't understand is a microphone on everybody? Because they're all the way down on that stage, and dudes ain't even talking loud, but yet everyone's hearing the conversation like, what? Your Frieza's gonna do what? Like, I don't know. There must be something where everyone can hear whatever, like, yo, it's a battlefield. All these fights going on, and you can hear a conversation between two people that are literally, like, only, like, 10 feet away from each other. It ain't like they're yelling. They're talking regular. You're, like, the distance that there are, most likely be, like, if you're, like, down a block. I can't hear nobody down a block, but apparently in Dragon Ball Z's universe, everybody can hear everybody's words wherever they are. And it was cool, but I didn't like the whole thing. That it was weird to me, but hey, everything else in this thing's weird. But regardless, Dispo turned him down. Was like, nah, nigga. Then that's when Frieza turned, and then that's when that back and forth went. But other than that, Gohan goes over, helps him. They're still both trying to take Dispo on. Dispo's like, yo, You think y'all can take me? I'm gonna take y'all both out. And he's wrecking both of them. Literally, he's still moving so fast that they can't touch him with none of his attack. And then, Gohan, because he's a leader, came up with the idea like, hey, how about we narrow his field of movements? So I'm just gonna click on something. He's like, narrow his field of movements, and so we close him in. And then I didn't even in this tournament, everyone's like showing off new moves that I've never knew they even had. But apparently, Frieza can make a prison of laser beams. Laser beams, shoot them up, and they all come down and just lock everything in place, which makes it like a cage. And then Gohan starts going in at him, boom, 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 knocks him here, knocks him there, and then all of a sudden it's like, he starts getting the upper hand. And then, I guess it's draining, because those are a lot of beams, so it's draining for Golden Frieza, and right when Gohan's getting his hits, the last hit, he about to knock him out, whoops, it breaks. And then the guy at this pose like, ha, gotcha. And then, I don't know how, but Gohan swings around, grabs him up, and then leaves himself. I guess that's when he sacrificed himself. And one of my things, I'm like, okay, about damn time. Everybody else been sacrificing himself for you. You got Piccolo did it like 3 or 4 times. Like everybody, like about time to hold your own and sacrifice yourself for someone else. And he did, and he took out this bow with that grab. And then Frieza just blasted him off. So now it's going to be a fight with Frieza, Android 17 against Topo, which hasn't shown his full power and is about to, because you definitely knew he had to have some power because he was going toe-to-toe, Kaioken Goku. Plus on top of that, because he didn't fully power up. I know he fully didn't power up, but he was actually training to be the god of destruction. So, he had to be OP somewhere too. So, as far as that goes, we'll see on the next episode. That's episode 125. And then we're going to probably go back and forth between Vegeta, Goku going with Jiren. And then next week's episode is going to be focusing on Topo against Android 17 and Golden Frieza, which still definitely looks like it's going to be a hard fight for them. But overall, this episode, what would I give this episode? Because Gohan actually sacrificed himself, I'll give it a B-. It wasn't anything special. I like watching Frieza turn golden because it's always a spectacle. It's like it's always a show when he turns golden, and then they got the music playing, all like orchestra and all that stuff. It's always cool watching him transform and be Frieza. And I already know Dispo wasn't gonna go for that whole agreement because they're fighting for justice, and that they know he's evil. So, as far as everything goes, like I said, I give it a B-, and I'm looking forward to seeing next week's episode. So, that's pretty much my review of the whole thing. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you liked it. Hopefully you like this channel enough, you like my personality enough, that you go and subscribe. Comment down below, tell everybody. If you want to subscribe, click on this thing right here. Check out my last review of this episode of Dragon Ball Super, and check out my playlist of Dragon Ball Super reviews. So remember, I'm Wescrat, you've been watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you guys just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next video.